Welcome to part 10 of FireRed, and I think I'm skipping that guy yet, which is useful. Now, that might have just leveled up my Magikarp because I'm now going to use a rare candy on it.
And now it's...
Now it's gonna evolve! Yay! Actual useful Pokemon now. You don't have to wave your fist at half of the evolution thing. It'll choose nothing. Yeah.
And he presses B.
Becomes half Magikarp, half Gyarados.
I want that to happen.
Magidos.
Yes. Yeah, but anyway, now I have an actual useful water type, and it's got Bite, which is extremely useful in this game, considering that outside of that and I think a couple of other attacks, there are no dark moves you can use really. Yeah.
It looks nothing like generations.
Yeah. What's that?
It looks nothing like Magikarp, does it, Gyarados?
Well, in some ways it does. Certain aspects of it.
Yeah, but mainly red, blue, tiny, massive
I think
snake.
it's from the whole Chinese mythology sort of thing going on.
A fish jumped over a waterfall and it transformed into a dragon.
Which they did actually reference in Pokemon Snap actually, like you have to knock a Magikarp like back into a waterfall and it'll come out as a Gyarados, which I think is really cool.
They did loads of stuff like that in Pokemon Snap, didn't they?
Yeah,
like
I
the
love
magma mites joining together.
Yeah. What's this? I like the Pokemons that are kind of hidden away and you have to throw stuff at them to call them out.
Yeah.
I never played Pokemon Snap.
I've only seen videos of it, to be honest.
That game is great.
Pictures.
Yeah, I saw some bits of it. It does look interesting.
Yeah, it's a game that needs a sequel, but it probably won't happen.
But at the end of the day, it's just taking pictures. I haven't played it. It probably is really fun, but
yeah, it's not like the picture is basically the driving of the game. It's the main kind of concept that makes it interesting is that there's like different areas to explore and you have to like learn different tactics to get Pokemon to do different like poses and that.
Yeah. So
yeah, and you get
different poses.
Not like that.
You can get some funny pictures though, like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know with Pikachu, there's in the intro stage, there's one part where if you throw like the food towards a certain area, the Pikachu will run over and be surfing Pikachu on a surfboard and things like that. And it's like finding out little tricks like that is really cool. Yeah. Let's retreat, Stephen. Get the dick back out. Yeah. It's asleep, Batman. That's wrong. Yeah. And one hit kill. It was. These trainers here, like, you need them for experience and that, but it does kind of feel a bit vain when they've all got the same Pokemon, doesn't it? Like, the amount of times we've gone past things like Pidgeys now.
Yeah.
And like, level 16, when does Pidgey evolve? Is it 16 or is it?
I think either 16 or 18.
Yeah, something like that. But, like, I suppose.
Basically, they should evolve their Pokemon.
Yeah. At least then we get a bit of variety rather than just fighting the same Pokemon over and over and over.
Screw the fact that you think your Pokemon's cute. Evolve it!
Yeah. Yeah.
But they get uglier when they evolve.
Some do, some don't.
Yeah.
Think of Delcatty.
Yeah.
I prefer Delcatty to Skitty.
It
looks
more
kind of
usable.
Yeah, I think Delcatty looks kind of like much posher kind of cat, if you get what I mean. Whereas Skitty's the kitten that's just left off to its own accord. Oh, Spearow, here's something a bit more interesting. It's like Angry Pidgey.
Brown and red Pidgey.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good spin-off for the Angry Birds games.
Yeah.
That's what it was probably inspired by. Look at his face.
This came out before Angry Birds.
Yeah, that's what Angry Birds took inspiration from, a little Spearow.
I don't know, there's some fireball things in Mega Man 1 that look exactly like the Angry Birds.
Oh, right.
Like, literally spot on. Like, you could have just revamped the sprite and it would look like an Angry Bird. Yeah. I don't like all these sort of iPhone games and that. I can see, like, they're a time waster, like, if you're on a bus or something, but, like, I'll just take me 3DS.
I
Play
want-
Tetris or something worthwhile.
I want Michael
But you gotta
Bay
pay
to
for
make
that.
the Angry Birds movie.
They're not actually making a film, are they?
No, they're
Oh,
not.
thanks God for that.
They sort of
Could
made
you imagine
me
if
comment.
Michael Bay ends up making an Angry Birds movie?
I would watch that. I'm not gonna lie.
What did Michael Bay direct?
He did Transformers. And
Oh, why?
And Weapons Bed in SA2, but
Okay.
yeah. Oh, Eradicate. Yeah. Eradicate's an okay design, I think.
Yeah.
It serves its function as a
Yeah.
generic rat Pokemon, doesn't it? And it's much more interesting design than Rattata, I think.
It's one Pokemon you should sort of not really like, but it's quite alright.
Yeah, it's one of them that it's nothing special, but it does what it needs to do.
Yeah.
You know
it's
what I mean?
classic.
That's not a reason to like something,
Yeah.
Stephen. It just does its job.
It could be rubbish, like, you know,
Yeah.
there's like the ones, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah. Oh, well, you get an item in here, that's why I'm showing this off. And probably something else as well. Yeah. Basically, this is something that was added in FireRed and they've grown, which is the first is secret. You can track down opponents to like rematch who you've fought before, and some of them get like more powerful Pokemon when you fight them again, which is useful for getting extra experience. Yeah, we've got to watch me heal now. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Right. Oh, is this
Another item. Fish
Yeah.
a rod.
fishing world?
Old rod? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, it
You
is.
catch the best Pokemon with that one.
Yeah.
We've
That's-
already got one. Well, it's evolved now, but
We get another one.
why not?
We can get more, and we can sell them 500 Poké Dollars.
We're actually gonna fish
Eat.
for another
I've
magic.
got to show it off. Haven't
Oh,
I?
okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Fishing. Hey.
It's like wearing a robe in that. That's what. Always thought it was.
Yeah.
Robe.
I don't know.
I wonder where it is.
Magikarp. Who would have guessed?
Swimming in piss.
Stephen!
It is!
It's sand, for God's sake.
Why would it be on sand?
We
Sand
are
is
sissing
steam.
Ruby as well. We don't know. Oh,
What did you expect it to be? Water? He
Yes!
pulled it out onto the land, didn't it?
At least there is actually a sand
Yeah.
like graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, they're making a plot of land here, and I don't actually think they finished by the time that Gen 2's set. That's 3 years later, and they still ain't built whatever they were going to build there. Yeah, let's go on.
SSN.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Batman flashed the SS ticket. Well, he's been flashing something else the whole time so far.
Wow, that ship
let's
is small.
surf over there and get Mew. Yeah. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat.
I'm surprised you didn't put that music in.
We're going to be here for like 20 minutes. I think that'd be a bit overkill. Yeah. Anyway, do I show off? Yeah, oh yeah, he's got a different Pokemon that we haven't seen yet, I think.
Growler.
Yes. I like Growlithe.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's going to be legendary, isn't it?
Well, Arcanine was.
Yeah, I think so. Which
then-
it would stand as legendary, I think.
It-
It's got that.
its species is even called Legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
I like James's Growlithe in the anime. That's
Growler.
Yeah. I like them episodes as well. It's a bit of backstory for the kind of character who in series like that wouldn't normally get backstory, if you know what I mean. It's like most series don't normally do much development with their villains, so like,
No.
it's,
But then again, they've had Team Rocket there since virtually the beginning. You have to give them something.
yeah. Unless it's in black and white.
I don't mind them in black and white. Yeah, they
Boring.
drag that. I like them being serious for one. They're actually doing well for one.
But it's not in their character.
Yeah,
So
they're
some-
supposed to be the guys always mucking
Yeah,
up.
like if they wanted to bring in new type of Team Rocket agents and use them like for more serious plot stuff, that would have been fine. But to radically change your character over the case of one episode, that's what happened. Literally, they had Ender Diamond and Pearl. They were how they were right up till then, and then Black and White, they completely rechanged the character.
I assume that at the end of Diamond and Pearl, they got back to Kanto through their blast off.
What are Team Rocket doing now, anyway? Now
they've gone back to chasing after Pikachu, and they kind of have reverted back to being who they were.
Yeah,
They've still got a little bit left to go to get back to who they originally were, but they're pretty much almost there.
Yeah, again, they did actually have quite a competent disguise in the getting on the boat for the first time episode, which actually surprised me because even like when they were in their serious thing, you know, like in the LGM episode, they had a shitty disguise then, so it was kind of off. It threw me off the fact that that could actually pass. Anyway, I'm going in all these rooms. I think. I'm Loretta. I'm the French stereotype. Because we need to have one of those for some reason.
No, he's not French. He's from Kalos.
Yeah. It's interesting that they're doing that based on France now, because, well, I suppose Univer was based on New York, so they're kind of going to regions outside of Japan now, which is a good way of doing it, I reckon. How long till they get to London and it's just a game full of Chavs? It'll only be a matter of time. Yeah, like even whereas like the ones in Kalos, like Team Flare, they're like the proper spandex, look ridiculous ones. The evil team in the London region would just be, I guess your Pokemon blood.
Team Chav, Team Cockney.
Using glooms and hone edges.
Yeah. No, hone edges, like, there's a soul that's way too cultured. You're gonna have just like...
Jabby.
Blade.
Yeah.
Jabby. Used cut.
Yeah. Basically, we've got the stolen knife Pokemon, and we've got the underneath the counter illegal tobacco Pokemon.
Then we got the acid trip Pokemon.
I don't know. The Chavs are not really
into the
proper
hippie
stoners,
stuff.
are they? No, they're just more kind of thugs. So they probably deal it, but not like use it themselves. Which is how you make money, but.
Next time, here's a walkthrough.
He's on his trail for Team Rocket by going on a cruise ship. Yeah, that seems completely believable, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Where am I going? Oh, there's a bit down there, that's why.
Oh yes, you can find a great ball in one of the trash cans.
Bin.
In this it's called a trash can, so I call it that.
They're being all American.
Yeah. Why are they all French stereotypes? It's not necessary. I am le chef.
Of course.
No, this is like...
Every character is going to be like this in X and Y, isn't it?
That would crack me up. It kind of reminds me of Uncle Albert's German, the "What is your name?"
Or will they naturally speak the universal language of natural English? Yeah.
I don't get how that works. Everyone in the Pokemon world speaks English.
Even if they have a crap accent,
Yeah.
English.
Yeah. I've got to explore this ship fully. Yeah. He's a sword master. I wonder if he knows about on edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got on a boat even though he's seasick. Anyway, that guy's a few generations behind, isn't he? Let's do a little jig. Is that, like, again, a reason to fight?
Oh, I wonder what Pokemon he's got.
He's got me chop.
All the sailors have the...
You wouldn't be
Muscle.
showing this if
He's
he
got
doesn't
something
have an
new, I
interesting
think.
Pokemon.
Or it's either if I've got a new Pokemon or if I forgot to edit. One of the two. But I think he's got a new Pokemon. Yeah. Did you try punching a flying bug? That seems really effective. Yeah. 1 HP away!
He only bleed.
Yeah. It's just rage!
There you go. You can stop
There you
rage.
go. Yeah, it will happen again.
Oh yeah, there's another one coming.
Shoulder.
Yeah.
Shoulder?
Yeah. It's an interesting design, I think. But again, it's one of them. It's like I can appreciate it for being different, but I probably wouldn't have one on my team.
Unless you had a Cloyster.
Yeah, then you pair it with an Onyx.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Oh, we had the same immature thought at the time. That's great. Yeah. Okay, eyesight.
There you go. Cloyster's constantly used on online battles.
Is there something? It might be because of how like big dragons are online.
And plus the fact that it's so defensive.
Yeah, I've never really checked the
And
rest of stats.
people make it use Shell Smash.
Alright. What sort of strategy would that work with that?
Well, some Cloysters have an ability. I can't remember what the ability's called, but it's like it allows moves like Fury Swipe or Icicle Spear to do their maximum amount of number.
That sounds
So it's like, seems as it's an ice move, you use that and then use that on. Use Shell Smash.
Anyway, random Snorlax. He's going on about how there's a Snorlax blocking the path there.
Alright.
Yeah. Which we'll see later. Yeah. Check out what I've fished out. This is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Goldeen. Here we go. Yeah, Goldeen's okay. It's not that interesting, to be honest.
Not until later.
Nah, when it evolves, then it's
Fuck yes, King!
yeah. Go on, Chris, you can kill this thing.
Hopefully, I'm grass.
Yeah. You got the advantage, but
You're grass. Oh.
you're grass. Okay, we'll never tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hide the weed.
What was that?
Well, from the
Nothing.
from the looks of it, Chris is weed in a way.
It's not quite
More of a-
hide, but it's not quite hide, I don't think.
Quite. Sort of.
Yeah, maybe. And down you go, buddy.
Tentacle.
Yes. That's a bad pun in a name if I've ever seen one.
Gotta love it though.
Yeah, it's alright. I like that tentacle episode. That's about as over the top ridiculous as you could think, really, isn't it? That
A
whole
mutated giant tentacruel,
yeah,
This
makes
is
sense.
everything.
which communicates through Meowth.
Yes.
Most Pokemon did it though.
Yeah.
The ghost types did it as well.
No, but I think it manipulated Meowth.
Yeah. But the ghost types, they've got them kind of powers, whereas
Yeah.
tentacle, it's just bog standard water poison type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's big, so it can do powerful stuff.
Yeah. That was actually quite a lot of damage for Brick Break on a poison.
It annoys me they're poison as well.
Yeah. Especially ones that you get kind of touch poison from.
Yeah. Poison probably one of the most annoying types, but it's still good.
Yeah. Yeah, in some ways, yeah. Come on, Brick Break it. How would Brick Break? I suppose that's kind of like the kind of karate chop sort of thing to break the brick, right?
Yes.
Okay, not smashing his head in with a brick, which is a shame.
I think it's got the animation in black and white too, where it's just got the hand symbol and then coming down on the enemy's head.
That sounds
Cool.
yeah. I
I
like.
think it was introduced in. That animation was introduced in Gen 4.
Yeah. That doesn't defend the entire generation 7. So I just think Gen 4's... They built up so much hype, there's no way it could possibly have met that.
I don't remember them ever building up any hype. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah, Munchlax, there you go. Very,
No, it's ridiculous. I was about plugging stuff like that through both... It was like Munchlax they plugged in XD, then in the anime they plugged quite a few Pokemon quite early on, like before the end of Advanced Battle even. And it's just, by that time they've got people looking forward to a new generation, and naturally the way the internet works, which I don't think they were properly experienced with at that time, is just, it was supposedly going to be this great like enhanced take on the DS, and in actual fact it was kind of a bodged up Gen 3 with slightly crappy overworld 3D models.
The overworld was good. It was decent.
No,
It
the
was-
art style looks so out of place. Like,
The only thing that looks out of place in it is the trees that need to be cut down.
no, like the way the houses are like 3D models over the top of sprite backgrounds. It doesn't work together. Like, if you're gonna change your art style, you either use sprites or use 3D models. They don't work together. Also, Pikachu.
Yes.
This thing's a bugger because it keeps double teaming. And they are really annoying, but at least I burnt the bugger. Did I? No, I'd used Emperor. I thought that was a burn animation then. But yeah. Oh, down it goes. So double team's really annoying because it changes their evasiveness rather than your accuracy. Because if it's accuracy, it's annoying, but at least you can switch it in. Whereas it's down to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you've got a slightly useful sleep mode, Chris.
Yeah, instead of sweet scent.
Because that was such a fabulous move, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see, what have I got? Oh, Stardust. So I walk into these people's room, fight them, take their stuff, and just make off with it.
RPG character, like,
Yeah.
big
Makes
space.
sense.
No, I want the healing room. There's
Well,
my
which
room.
one?
There we go, that's in there. That was a part.